Hi students, you welcome to Shyam Institute. Then we will discuss today's current affairs. Jatra Utsav. Jatra Utsav, it is where it is observed, and then what is the information or additional information about this particular one we will discuss. And then fertilizer state. Fertilizers are the quality wise less quality fertilizers used in which states, and then which state is in top position we will discuss. And women power in panchayats. So what is the percentage of women participation in a panchayats we will discuss. Modernization of Mi-17 V5 helicopters. So then some related information we will discuss here. I am moving to the concepts. In addition to these topics, then we will discuss some more. Have a look at this one. The trends in maternal mortality estimations. The trends in maternal mortality estimations for 2000 to 2023 report. 2000 to 2023 report. So maternal mortality. Maternal mortality is nothing but, mortality means death in general, maternal means related to mother or mother related family. So maternal mortality means while giving birth to baby, if mother dies, that is called maternal mortality. While giving birth to baby, if mother dies, that is called maternal mortality. Sometimes mother survives and then the infant may die. In case like if an infant dies, that is called infant mortality. So while giving birth to baby, if mother dies, that is called maternal mortality. Due to the lack of nutritious intake of the mother, if infants dies, that is called infant mortality in general. So like infant mortalities and maternal mortalities is a common phenomena most of the developing nations in general. But like during 2002 2023, what is the scenario of these maternal mortalities, then we are going to discuss now. Like if you observe this one, why mothers die then while giving birth to baby, several reasons are there for this particular one. If mother fails to take a nutritious food while carrying baby, certainly then that may get affect while giving birth. In that case, then if mother dies, that is called maternal mortality. Sometimes mother survives and then infant dies, that is called infant mortality. We are discussing here maternal mortality. So you can observe this particular one, like this report gives by, a report is a combinational term. It gives by UNICEF, UNFPA, and then World Bank. So these organizations together, all organizations together, they provide this particular report in general. WHO as well, World Health Organization as well. These four organizations gives this report according to their information provided, by these organizations during 2002 to 2023. The maternal mortalities are high in Nigeria. That is then in 2023 they observed around 75,000 cases in a single year, 75,000 cases in year 2023. And in India, if you observe, India as of now we observe in 2023 we observed 19,000 cases. This is as well big number. This is the ultimate number, the highest number. So these many mothers are dying while giving birth to baby due to lack of nutritious intake if mother takes while carrying the baby. So then India stood at this particular number, 19,000 mothers died due to lack of nutritious intake in 2023 alone. So, that is these are the statistics. What is our target for SDG? For achieve sustainable development goals, to achieve sustainable development goals SDG by 2030, our target is that the world's target is that they should maintain 70 maternal mortality, 70 cases for every 1 lakh births, 1 lakh mothers giving birth to babies. For every 1 lakh they should maintain 70, it should not cross 70. If it is less than 70, that is very fine. So, the cases, number of mothers, dying mothers should not cross 70 number out of 1 lakh, 1 lakh live births, 1 lakh live births, that is the context here. So, this is a good number. To achieve that number by 2030, certainly then we have to improve our healthcare conditions, the healthcare facilities to the women. Okay. So, then the government is focusing on that. These organizations giving report, this particular report, as of these organizations report, then Nigeria stood at first position with 75,000 plus cases in a 1 year, that is 2023, and India got 19,000 cases in 2023, that is a part. Moving to the next one, have a look at this one. Modernization of Mi-17 V5 helicopters. These Mi-17 helicopters, V5 helicopters, these belongs to anyways, these helicopters belongs to IAF, Indian Air Force. These helicopters, Mi series, Mi-17 V5 helicopters. Recently in news, officially the government announced the modernization of these, modernization of these helicopters. So, Indian Air Force asked to modernize these helicopters. So, the government announced 2,385.6 crores towards the modernization of these helicopters, Mi-17 V5 helicopters. They may ask question like this, like which of the following helicopters announced by the government of India to get modernized with the amount of 2,385.6 crores, that is Mi-17 V5 model, that is one. So, then IAF got this particular amount, and then BEL is going to introduce these helicopters. Modernized helicopters is going to introduced by, manufactured by BEL, Bharat Electronics Limited. We are very familiar with this organization, which is a Navaratna based company, So, BEL is going to introduce these helicopters. So, what is the advantage? What is the advantage with this, and what kind of modernization they are introducing in these air helicopters? If you want to know that, they are going to introduce EW mechanism, EW, electronic warfare mechanism, they are going to inject in this particular one. Okay, that is the one. So, as a whole, Mi-17 V5 helicopters, the government announced the modernization of these helicopters, announced by the government. So, BEL is going to manufacture the modernized helicopters with a new fit, new model, and new facilities, that is electronic warfare conditions are incorporated in this one. So, BEL is a Navaratna status company we discussed. So, how much amount is government spending is 2,385.6 crores, that is one. Moving to the next one, have a look at this one. Panchayats, the women power in panchayats. So, like if you observe this women power or powerful women power in panchayats, that is the correct one. The women representatives constitutes around 46.6% as a whole in the overall country. They 46.6% they constitute. The rest is male, female representatives. Female representatives in India 46.6%. In panchayats 46.6% of women representatives are there. Women occupied positions are there. Like if you observed states wise highest is Uttarakhand. Uttarakhand highest number of women occupied panchayats, that is 56%. The rest 44% by the male, that is the context. And second position by Andhra Pradesh with very close number 55.5%. Andhra Pradesh with a 55.5%, and the third position by Chhattisgarh with a 55%. So 56% of women in panchayats, that is a point. Panchayats representatives as employees. So in Andhra Pradesh 55.5%, it's important one. Overall in country in India 46.6% women occupied in panchayats, that is the one. Agreed. Then I am moving to the next one. Next is Maharashtra with the 54.3%, and Telangana stood at 5th position. With the 53.2%. And next positions Tamil Nadu 6th position, Odisha 7th position, Karnataka 8th, Bihar 9th position, and Gujarat is in 10th position. That is the point. So as a whole, the women power in panchayats, if you observe, highest we can observe in Uttarakhand. Andhra Pradesh state in 2nd position. Andhra Pradesh is 2nd, almost close, it is close to the first Uttarakhand. And 3rd position by Chhattisgarh, 4th position Maharashtra, and 5th position by the Telangana. That is the context. Moving to the next one, have a look at this one. IT startups. In India, if you observe the data given by the Ministry of Commerce and Industry, the data given by Ministry of Commerce and Industry, what is that? There are more IT startups in India, more IT startups. Startups are anyways like the companies which comes up with a new company which start their business to check their destiny in general, is it? That is a point in India. So Ministry of Commerce and Industries, the supporting entity DPIIT, Department for Promotion of Industries and Internal Trade, recently released a data. In the data it announced that IT services startups are more in India. IT related startups are more in India, they occupied first position. And then first position, as I mentioned, IT services companies. Second position by the healthcare and life sciences. And third position by education third, fourth agriculture, and fifth by food and beverage. This is one. These 5 highest startup companies, then they may ask question like highest startup companies observed in which sector, that is IT sector. Second, healthcare and life sciences, second position, education third, agriculture fourth, and fifth is food and beverages. That is a point. So as a whole, if you observe IT services startup companies in India, they are around 14,569. These many companies are there, startup companies. And then healthcare related, if you observe, healthcare and life sciences, if you observe, it is 11,546. And education wise, if you observe, 7,513. And then agriculture wise 6,744. and food and beverages wise 6426. These many startup companies are there in India, startup companies. There is a context. Moving to the next one, fertilizer state. Fertilizers generally then the farmers they use fertilizers for the growth of the crop in general, but like several states then they maintain substandard fertilizers. Substandard fertilizers, substandard fertilizers, substandard fertilizers, if you observe, like highest observed in Maharashtra, substandard fertilizers highest observed in Maharashtra, first in Maharashtra, around 1436. So here what is that 1436? Number of cases, these are number of cases. These many cases then filed on Maharashtra state government, filed in Maharashtra state government, which are related to the substandard fertilizers. Substandard fertilizers. So like this Maharashtra occupied first position, second position occupied by Madhya Pradesh MP with the 849 cases, it stood in second position, and third position by Tamil Nadu, south and southern state, extreme south state, 536, and fourth position by Uttar Pradesh with the 411, and the fifth position by Andhra Pradesh with the 364 cases. These are number of cases, be clear. Highest number of cases observed in Maharashtra, second Madhya Pradesh, third Tamil Nadu, fourth Uttar Pradesh, fifth Andhra Pradesh. That is the point. Next I am moving to the next one. India's exports crosses $820 billion. Exports here like these may be goods and services, these two. Goods and services combination is $820 billion, $820 billion for the year 2024-25. That is the context. The Commerce Minister announced, Piyush Goyal announced the exports which is related to the goods and services increased compared with the previous year. Then same exports if you observed in during 23-24, they were stood at $788 billion during 23-24. During 23-24 they stood at $788 billion, and in 24-25 they observed $820 billion. $820 billion. That is the context. Moving to the next one, Jatra Utsav. This Jatra Utsav generally then this is the festival observed in the state Tripura, and then this theatre observed, theatre means there is a activity, a dance programs and those also observed in West Bengal and Odisha. Jatra Utsav, Jatra. This particular Utsav or tradition is a 16th century festival. Then it was started during 16th century under Bhakti movement. And then Vaishnavism. This was officially announced or introduced by Chaitanya Maharaj. Chaitanya Maharaj is a Bhakti movement, one of the Bhakti movement related person. Chaitanya Maharaj introduced this particular Utsav, Jatra Utsav. Generally during this particular Utsav, then they participate in singing programs, dancing programs, and folk dances particularly then they involve. So this is all about this Jatra festival, Jatra Utsav. Generally this is observed in Tripura, and this theatre art can also observe in West Bengal and Odisha, and this was introduced during 16th to 17th century or probably 16th century during the Bhakti movement period, and Vaishnavism was very active during this period, during that period. And then Chaitanya Maharaj is a person then initiated this particular Jatra Utsav, that is one. Moving to the next one, Chloe Dalton written a book called Raising Hair. Raising Hair is the book, name of the book, is written by Chloe Dalton. So then why this particular book we have to focus, that is the point generally comes in our mind then while reading this book, reading this content. This is the book, total 6 books officially classified under non-fiction category of Women's Prize 2025. Women's Prize 2025. 6 books are shortlisted. 6 books were shortlisted for this particular Women's Prize 2025, a non-fiction category. Under that particular 6 books list, then this is one among those books. This is one among those books, that is Raising Hair, written by the author is Chloe Dalton. This is the name of the book. Okay. So then books and authors simply then they will focus, simply then they ask question. So then number of books then we have to remember, at least 30 to 40 books then we should keep on our fingertips. Agreed. Then moving to the next one, have a look at this one. Safe Motherhood Day. National Safe Motherhood Day. National Safe Motherhood Day is observed on April 11th. Then this particular day emphasizes or creates the awareness among the mothers. Then mothers before they give a birth to a baby, while carrying the baby, then what are the activities then they have to focus on, how to take the food, and then what is the importance of exercise during that period. These kind of awareness is created to the mothers on that particular day. To create awareness to the mothers, then they introduce this particular, they observe this particular day as a National Safe Motherhood Day. There is a context which is observed on April 11th. For the year 2025, the theme is Healthy Beginnings and Hopeful Futures. Healthy Beginnings and Hopeful Futures is the theme for the year 2025 for the day National Safe Motherhood Day. That is a point. Moving to the next one, have a look at this one. Yeah, World Parkinson's Day. World Parkinson's Day, it is a Parkinson's disease is a neurological disorder, generally then which may affect the brain in general. Their functioning of the brain is not that extent active if they affect with this particular disease in general. So Parkinson's disease we observe World Parkinson's Day on April 11th, and then this is the tulip flowers, these are tulip flowers, these tulip flowers are considered as a official symbol of the Parkinson's disease, official symbol. These are tulip flowers considered as a official symbol of the Parkinson's disease. That is one. It is a neurological disorder which affects the brain of a particular brain functioning of a person. Okay, that is one. So these are today's current affairs. We will meet in the tomorrow session with the continuation of this one. Thank you and all the best.